Namaste. Come to seating on a bolster. So you can have your bolster running along the long side of the mat. Sitting in Virasana, so bending the feet back, and the feet are just on the outside of the bolster. Tuck the tailbone here. Hands to heart center in Namaskar Mudra. So just setting your intention for today's practice. Your intention can be physical, spiritual, or mental. This is your time. Hands to heart center in Namaskar Mudra. Let's open our practice with 3 Oms. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. One more. Inhale. And let's call in our inner guru for today's practice. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshvara, Guru SAKSHAT, PARAM BRAHMA, TASMAE SHRI, GURAVE NAMAH. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshvara, Guru SAKSHAT, Param Brahma, Tasmae Shri, Gurave Namaha. Once more. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshvara, Guru SAKSHAT, Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri, Gurave Namaha. Allow the hands to float down to the knees. So today's practice is week 5 of our Yang prenatal practice. So hopefully you've been combining a 1 yin and 1 yang a week, or just whenever you can. So today's practice is quite restorative, and we're going to do a fair bit of chanting. So the chanting is sending vibrations through the body, and we'll be doing that while we're really supported and in a restorative position. So our pranayama today, we will be practicing Ujjai Breath throughout the whole practice. Really, really important to try and really practice Ujjai Breath as much as you can throughout the pregnancy. It's going through, it's sending an Om through the body, that vibration. And you know, they even say that babies practice Ujjai Breath when they're first born. So it's a natural, calming, restorative breath. So it naturally calms down the whole parasympathetic nervous system. And while you're going through your labour, your birth journey, if you can practice, if you can remember your Ujjai Breath, then that's going to calm everything down. It's going to hopefully make the experience a lot calmer, a lot more serene, and it's going to bring you in the moment as well. So let's take the knees, just relaxing down through the knees. We'll start today with some alternate nostril breathing, and we'll finish today's practice with alternate nostril breathing. Another breath, pranayama, very, very suitable, very well encouraged, but to prenatal ladies and postnatal as well, but it's balancing the left and right hemispheres of the brain. It's balancing the solar and the lunar energies, the male and the female energies. It's balancing your yin and yang. It's calming the mind, calming the parasympathetic nervous system. It's actually bringing clarity to your mind as well by just decluttering, opening up that space. So let's come into a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing, aloma viloma. Take the 2-piece fingers of the right hand to the third eye center. If that's too much for you, just use the thumb and the index finger. You don't have to have your hands to the third eye center. It just brings more focus and clarity to that area if you have pressure, slight pressure on there. So exhale through both nostrils. Left hand is on the left thigh facing down, so that's going to be some grounding. You can actually touch the thumb and the index finger together to bring that prana back through the body. Exhale through both nostrils. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close the left. Exhale right for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. Allow the shoulders to relax and soften down towards the earth. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale left. One more together, inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale left. Float the right hand down to the right knee now. We're going to just be tilting the pelvis forward and back. So nice big pelvic tilts here, moving with breath. Let's come into Ujjai Breath. Constricting the epiglottis, creating a restriction in the back of the throat, and that's sending vibrations down through to the baby. You can go over onto the meditation and pranayama page, and there's a session there on Ujjai Breath. Also, alternate nostril breathing. Aloma viloma. Just very, very important in prenatal. And if you have high or low blood pressure, then do not do any breath retentions. Keep the breath flowing. So no kumbhaka. Breath retention. Pelvic rocking back and forward, back and forward. Keep the spine nice and long. And come back to center. Now we're lifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold high, and then exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's lift 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, and then allow the pelvic floor to come down. 2 more rounds. Lift 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Down 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's bring the hands out in front. Take the thumbs into the palms of the hands, wrap the fingers around. Nice big circles, really nice and slow. Purvanamuktasana series. So we're getting all the fluid moving through the wrists, through all the joints. Back the other way. Purvanamuktasana actually translates to wind relieving pose, but it just means it's a series of poses just releasing all the joints and allowing the fluid to freely flow. So if there's any blockages there, especially when you're late in the pregnancy and if you're in the middle of summer, then we want to prevent any swelling. So come back to center, palms up, palms down. Now, if you feel that you can do two things at once, which I'm sure most women can, you can do your pelvic lifting here. Let's bring the hands flat and take the wrist to the side. Out and in, out and in. Take the fingertips to the shoulders. Let's bring the arms out. So we're concentrating on the elbows, getting some movement into the elbows. Out to the side, nice big stretch. Ujjai Breath. Fingertips on the shoulders. Let's get some movement now into those shoulders, nice big circles. Back the other way. Now when the baby comes along, you're going to get a lot of use with those shoulders, so let's loosen them up now. Carrying the baby carriers in and out of the car. Okay, just give yourself a big hug here. Left arm's on top of the right. Nice big hug. And then the other side. So right arm's on top this time. Nice big hug. Then you can bring the legs forward. Either stay on your bolster or come off your bolster. Let's do nice big circles with the ankles now. I'll just sit back a little bit. Back the other way. And then up and down. Then take the right foot on top of the left and out to the side. And then take the left foot on top of the right, out to the side. Sit high on the sit bones, long through the spine. Okay, let's bring the right knee, nice big circles, hands under the knee. Back the other way. Straighten the leg. Take that one down. Swap it over the left leg, hands underneath the knees, nice big circles. Back the other way. Okay, so let's come off your mat now. Come into, take the bolster away. Come into hands and knees. I'm going to do nice big circles here. Get some movement in those hips. Back the other way. And then come into child's pose. Just breathe here. Let's do 3 Bhramari breaths. You can make a pillow with the hands. Inhale. Exhale for Bhramari. Inhale. Inhale. Take the gaze to the opposite side. 3 more Bhramari breaths here. Inhale. Inhale. One more. Inhale. And with helping hands coming up. So we're going to now take your bolster. I have my makeshift bolster here. I'm going to take your bolster. You'll need a bolster and a belt. So taking your bolster and then just stacking it up onto your block. Right, so come to sit on the mat in front of the bolster. Let's come into a bound reclining pose. So take the soles of the feet together. If this is you today, just take the soles of the feet together, lay down over your bolster. But if you want to come with me into a bound recline pose, then bring your belt around. Do the belt up nice and tight. Oh, I've done that wrong. So do your belt up nice and strong. And then we're just going to lay down over that bolster. Close down the eyes. If you have an eye pillow, take an eye pillow here and just relax. Stay here for 5 minutes and just really melt into this pose. Ujjai breath, good chance to practice your Ujjai breath here. Gentle ocean sound in the back of the throat, constricting the epiglottis. Soft Ujjai breath. Couple more minutes. Just allow the body to melt. There's nowhere to be. There's nothing else to do. It's just me time. Time for you and your baby. Soft Ujjai breath. So if any thoughts come into the mind, just acknowledge them, let them go. Just being in the moment. Just you and your baby. A few more breaths. And then with helping hands coming up, undoing your bind. So we're going to come up into a forward fold onto the wall. Now, if you have someone, if your partner is home and they can sit behind you on the wall, and as you're sitting in easy pose and you're up against the wall, draw the heart towards the wall so that you get a really beautiful opening up. Your partner can be sitting behind you, massaging your back with his feet. So lower back, just like a cat stepping on your back. Nice and firm. It's going to give you a nice massage. So just take your bolster away. And let's come up to the wall. So you're coming into easy pose. I'll just demonstrate here. Coming into easy pose. Bring your arms up on the wall and then draw your elbows to the wall. You'll find the position and then allow the forehead to rest on the wall as well. This is a really nice stretch for the arms as well and the heart. So opening up the heart, allow the head to the forehead to just rest on the wall. If you can be getting a back massage, that is absolutely awesome. But this is just a really nice stretch through the shoulders. I'm going to stay here for another 3 minutes. Just relax. If you feel like you need a bit of extra work on the inside, on the groin or the inside of the legs, please take the legs wide on the wall. Totally up to you. So you can be in easy pose or in wide leg on the wall. Let's do 3 Bhramari breaths here. Inhale. Exhale for Bhramari. Inhale. Inhale. Allow the shoulders to just melt. Draw the heart towards the wall. And just breathe here. They can be on legs wide or legs in easy pose, totally up to you. And inhale, coming away from the wall. Coming to feet to mat width apart. And just windscreen wiper here. So let's come into our saddle pose now. And really open up through those hip flexors. So you'll need your your bolster and blocks again. I'm just going to set mine up again. So we're going to open up through the quads here. Really open up those hip flexors, the psoas. So take the feet to behind. So the feet are next to the buttocks. Sit down on the mat. If this is too much for you with both legs behind, please bring one leg out like we do in yin practice. We're going to stay here for 5 minutes. I'll let you know when we're halfway if you've got one leg out. So if that's too much for you, please just come into soles of the feet together. But if you can, coming into your saddle, and just melting down onto the mat. You can bring the hands out to the side. And we'll just stay here for another 3 minutes. We'll have a longer shavasana today and longer legs up the wall. So let's come into 3 Bhramari breaths here, sending vibrations down through the body. Inhale. Inhale. One more. Inhale. So if you have one leg out straight, just swap those legs over and come back down onto your bolster. Tilt the tailbone forward so the sacrum's nice and flat. Rest into your pose and then come into your Ujjai breath. Gentle ocean sound in the back of the throat. Soften here. So let's do 3 falling out breaths. So we're going to inhale. Exhale, let out that breath with a sigh. 2 more like that. Inhale. Let it go. 1 more. Inhale. That feels so good. So when you're ready with helping hands, coming back up. Let's come onto all fours. And nice big circles here. So we're going to come into Kapotasana pigeon pose, or we call it swan in our yin yoga. So you can bring a bolster along your mat. You might want to block for your forehead. So you can come into this from table or you can come in from mountain. If you need a stretch, come up into mountain. We're going to inhale, bring that right knee forward. Slide the left leg away. Coming up into high pigeon. You can have your bolster here. Bring that left hip down to the earth. Slide the left leg away. And then you're creating nice space here for Baba. Inhale. And then exhale, fold forward. You can rest the forehead on a block or on your bolster. You can just lay the head to one side, to the right side. So we're going to stay here for 5 minutes. Really melt down into this pose. And just breathe here. Soft Ujjai breath. Let's do 3 Bhramari breaths here. Inhale. Inhale. One more. Inhale. Just let everything go. Melt down into that bolster, be nice and supported. Allow the body to melt into the earth. We're here for another 50 seconds. Twenty seconds. And we're going to come into the other side. Soft Ujjai breath. Really give the body permission to melt down into the earth. Let it go. And we're going to inhale up. So come up into your table or up into your mountain. Let's get some movement happening here in mountain. Walking the dog, or if you're in table, take your hips back in the other direction. Go back up. And then bring the left leg forward. Slide the right leg away. Bring that right hip down towards the earth. Create some space here for Baba. Inhale. And then exhale, fold forward. This time take the gaze to the left side. Soft Ujjai breath. Let go of any tension. Allow the body to become more and more heavy with each exhale. Let's do 3 Bhramari breaths here. Inhale. Inhale. One more. Inhale. Let it go. Ujjai breath. Allow all the muscles in the back to just soften and melt and be supported by your bolster or your pillows, rolled up blanket, whatever you have. Couple more minutes. "90 seconds, just continue on with your Ujjai breath, sending those beautiful vibrations through to the baby. And maybe visualize the breath, visualize the vibrations, connecting your baby, connecting you to your baby. A few more breaths here. Let it go. Be fully supported by your bolster. And then when you're ready, inhale coming up. Just bring that right leg around in front. So we're going to come to legs up the wall. Whenever you can do legs up the wall, you've got 5 minutes before bed each night, please do that. You just need to be in a supine position. So I'm going to take my bolster and just leave it beside me. So when you're coming into legs up the wall,
come side onto the wall. Nice and close to the wall. Then come down onto the elbows and bring the legs up the wall. Once you're here in this position, take the feet onto the wall and take your block, bolster, whatever you have, and bring that onto the wall. That's too thick for me, so I'm just going to bring a block. Your bottom needs to be right on the wall. So you can have a block or a bolster. That feels nice. Bring the hands down beside the body, palms facing up. I'm just going to put my timer on. Arms down beside the body. And just breathe here. Let's do 3 Bhramari breaths together. Inhale. Flex the feet. Inhale. One more. Inhale. Let's take the soles of the feet together, have the knees wide. And bring the hands onto the knees, gently guide them towards the wall. Just breathe here. And take the legs up the wall and then allow the legs to fall wide onto the wall. Coming into a wall straddle. You can bring the left hand onto the heart, the right hand onto your belly. Or hands down beside the body, palms facing up. And when you're ready, just bringing the legs together, bending the knees, and then roll, take the bolster out, or the block, whatever you have, and roll over onto the left side body. Just stay here for a few moments. And then with helping hands coming up. So coming back onto your mat for Shavasana. You can have your bolster laying along the mat, maybe lifted, come onto the side, come onto your left side. So just gathering anything you need. You might need a blanket or an eye pillow. Maybe another cushion or a bolster in between your knees. Just anything that
is going to make you the most comfortable that you can be. So let's close down the eyes here. Bring the awareness to the breath. And take your awareness now to the Maheshvara chakra, the crown chakra. Visualize that beautiful energy, beautiful white light. And coming down now to the Agya chakra, the third eye center. Visualizing all the energy stored in that chakra. Down to the throat chakra, the SHRI chakra. Now to the heart, Anahata chakra. Down to the navel. Maheshvara. Just down a little bit further to the Manipura chakra. And then down to the Muladhara chakra, deep in the perineum. Let's take your light now down to the feet, down through the legs, down to the feet. And coming out of the bottom of the feet, down into the earth, down through your mat, down through the floor, down through all the layers of the earth, through molten rock, underground springs. And then finally, your white light reaches the core of Mother Earth. And surrounding that core, and drawing all that beautiful energy. Draw all that beautiful energy slowly up through all the different layers of the earth. Through molten rock, through underground springs, up to the surface of the earth, up to the floor, up to your mat, and then through your feet. Let's go up through the chakras again. Muladhara chakra, Manipura chakra, Sahasrara chakra, Anahata chakra, Vishuddhi, Agya, Maheshvara. Out through the crown of the head, surrounding the whole body. That beautiful light energy from Mother Nature, surrounding you and your baby. Gently introducing movement into the fingers and toes. Slowly rolling the head from side to side. And just taking your thoughts back to today's intention. And carry that intention through to the rest of your day. With helping hands coming up to a seated position. Let's come into a few rounds of Loma Viloma here. Bring the left fingertips, the thumb and the index finger together. And bring the right hand, 2-piece fingers to the third eye center. Just rest that palm onto the right elbow, draw it into the heart. Exhale. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close the left. Exhale right for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale left. Allow the shoulders to melt. Inhale left. Close the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale left. Let's do one more round together. Inhale left. Close the left. Exhale right. Soft shoulders. Inhale right. Close the right. Exhale left. Allow both hands to float down to the knees. Let's inhale up now, creating our beautiful light bubble. So inhaling and exhaling, visualizing white light, protecting, healing, creating your light bubble. So you and your baby in this beautiful light bubble. And bring anyone in you'd like. Family, friends, pets, communities, the whole world, if you like. Now visualize blue energy now for protection. Protecting everyone in your light bulb. And finally, pink light for love energy. Healing, protecting, full of love for you and your baby and anyone else you have in your light bubble. Let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then bring the hands open. Creating your love heart, but connecting with your baby. And sending all that beautiful love, healing and protection to your baby. Let's do 3 Bhramari breaths here. Inhale. Inhale. heart center in Namaskar Mudra. Let's close our practice with 1 Om and 3 Shantis. Inhale. Om. Inhale for Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Namaste, your neighbor.